So, more news today. Semedo out of contract, still undecided. Djiga off to Rangers. Coady potentially partner with him there. Strand Larsen officially signs. And I'm going to reflect as well at the end of this video on my Jeff Shi video I did yesterday, reacting to his interview. But first, let's address the elephant in the room. New Wolves top. I've got it on here. It arrived today. It's very nice. This is the £60 version, so the regular version. The Pro version's £80. I believe it's got air holes on it and it maximises player performance. But this will do. I really like it in person too. Nice colour, lovely pattern, and fits like a glove. This is a large. But yeah, let's get on to the meaty stuff that we're all here for. So Semedo, he's officially out of contract now. We've gone into July and we've still heard nothing. I think when it hit 1st of July, most Wolves fans, including me, thought we'd either see the video that he's already pre-recorded him leaving, or it'd be announced he's signed that new 4-year deal that's been offered. According to Liam Keane and the Express and Star, Wolves are still leaving that 4-year deal offer on the table out of respect for the player because they really want him to stay. And hopefully it doesn't get to a point where it's dragging on a bit too much, because I think Wolves need to know whether they need a new right back if he is to move on. The Benfica links are still there and some other rumours. But I saw today, hear me out, you might laugh, I saw that Johnny Otto's out of contract. I know his knees are cropped and he looked a bit bad towards the end for us, but he's still only in his early 30s. Johnny Otto want to free anybody? Kyle Walker-Peters looks like he might be going off to Sunderland, so be interesting to see what happens with that one. Obviously, I want Semedo to sign the contract. He's our captain, and he was massive under Vitor Pereira in the second half of last season for his leadership and his quality on the pitch. But now, Djiga, this is a surprise to me. Liam Keane again, exclusively revealed that Djiga is off on loan to Rangers. Now, it's said that they want to give him some British football experience. He only made the 6 appearances, didn't he, for Wolves last season. One in the Cup against Bournemouth as well. I remember the FA Cup. He started away at Palace but got pulled off at half-time. But from the few times I did see him, apart from the Palace game where I thought he struggled, I thought he looked quite good. He's still only young, isn't he? 22 years of age. But I thought there was a player there that could be back up next season. But obviously Vitor Pereira disagrees and wants to get him out on loan. So does that mean he's going to partner Conor Coady at Rangers? Because there's massive links and rumours that Conor Coady will sign for Rangers this summer. Or does it put in a massive curveball? Now Rangers have got a defender. Will Coady come to us? Doubt it, but you never know. Jeff Shi, in his interview on that podcast with The Business of Sport, said about leadership and quality and new leadership rules, and the dressing room's much better now. Coady would be perfect for that, but we'll see. Just on that Jeff Shi interview. Now, obviously, I did my reaction yesterday. I got a bit of criticism. I read every comment. I had a lot of support, but what I'm gonna kind of like hold my hands up and defend myself a little bit. I only reacted to the bits I found interesting and gave my personal opinion. Even in the clips I plucked out, I did actually stick up for Jeff a couple of times. One on the Jota sale, because he said that was Nuno's decision. Another on social media, I agreed it's toxic in an echo chamber. And also I agreed it's a very hard job and he's damned if he does, he's damned if he doesn't. Obviously, I criticised him a lot and disagreed with a lot of what he said as well. There was aspects of the interview that I didn't talk about, like him on about the financial side of it, saying we're going to reset now, it's time to rebuild, we're going to be more free with spending. But even like the clip I included about him saying spending's an illusion, it doesn't make everything better.
So sometimes there is a mind trap now in football. You feel you spend a little bit more, you feel safer. It's for your emotional value in your heart. But actually, science tells you it's no difference, but you still want to spend.
So there was, I don't know, I found it hard. Originally, that video was 20 minutes long and I cut out a lot of bits of me reacting to the financial talk. I just found it boring and I wanted to make the video engaging and give my opinions. If it come off too negative, I do apologise. But yeah, so people commenting saying they think I twisted his words and things like that. I was just giving my opinion and I was basing a lot of what I was saying on what he said in the past, not just in that podcast he did with Business of Sport. But for me, Fosun are not the problem with them. I just feel like that Jeff over the last 3 or 4 years has done a bad job, but he's the only person who hasn't lost his position. Everyone else has managers, sporting directors, God knows who else. But Jeff Shi seems to stick around. And for me, I still think he's quite naive in terms of football on the pitch stuff. Business stuff, he knows more things about business. He's forgot more about business than most of us fans even know. But we don't want to hear that, do we? We want to know what's going on the pitch with players and performers. I don't want to hear about esports either. I'm not turning my head. I'm not getting on board with the esports. That's annoying me. That's his little passion that he wants to do. But anyway, so I've ranted on a bit there. The video obviously got a lot of good comments, but I just thought I'd address the bad ones. And just last but not least, Strand Larson officially is a Wolves player. We triggered the €30 million option to buy in January. I think we agreed it, but he officially is a Wolves player now. Signed a contract to 2029, and yeah, good to see. He had a fantastic season last season, didn't he? 14 goals in the Premier League, only just pipped by Matheus Cunha for top goal scorer in the league, and hopefully he has more players joining him sooner rather than later. But yeah, comment your thoughts down below on the Semedo out of contract story. Will he sign it? Will he not? Djiga, obviously Coady, and my Jeff Shi comments. And what do you think of the kit? I love it. I absolutely love it. It's the quickest I've ever brought a new kit for years. So yeah, please like the video. Please subscribe. As you know, I'm after 10,000. It really helps the channel. We're going to get there by the end of 2025, hopefully. And I hope you have a lovely end to your week, everybody. Cheers.